Hey, this is NFTeve, and I'm here with Frank Preve. He is the co-founder of NFT Arc Access and Revenue Control. How are you doing today, Frank?
I'm doing excellent, Eve. Thanks for having me on. It's much appreciated.
Thanks. Yeah, so hopefully, our audio will hold out. So you are a Silicon Valley person and a business person with many successful companies. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've actually worked in the enterprise space and with enterprise technologies for the past 10 years. I spent about a decade in the San Francisco Bay Area. Prior to this, I used to work at Slack on the enterprise sales team. And then prior to Slack, I was one of the original members of a startup called Qualia, or one of the original members of the sales team, rather. And we were able to scale from no revenue to an over $1 billion valuation. Prior to Qualia, I was a solutions engineer at Zuora prior to their IPO as well.
Wow, how long did it take you to get to $1 billion revenue? That's pretty amazing. And what did you have to do?
Oh no, not $1 billion.
For myself.
Not $1 billion in revenue, but it was $1 billion valuation.
So you sold, that was the sale price.
Yeah, that was the value, the organization itself.
Wow.
They scaled rather rapidly, and one of the beautiful things about software, and the reason why it attracts so much investment, is the fact that if you build a platform correctly once, you can sell that 1,000 times over, or 5,000 times over, right? The monetization potentials is incredible. So it was actually able to scale within several years. So.
Wow, that is amazing. So tell us about your company that you're working on now.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are in the blockchain space, and our goal is to bring non-fungible tokens, or NFTs themselves, to the next 100 million potential users. The principal problem that we're solving right now is the fact that only 250,000 people have ever bought an NFT. The estimates are actually kind of variable. It kind of ranges between 250,000 to 500,000. But if you look at the number of people that have bought crypto, which is over 100 million, versus the number that have bought NFTs, there's a huge chasm there. There's a huge discrepancy between the people that are active in our space, the NFT space, and the people that are active in crypto. And we seek to remove that complexity for the end user. The principal issue that we saw was when I went to go buy an NFT for the first time, essentially you had to sign up for a wallet, and then you had to buy crypto. Then you had to sign up for OpenSea. You had to connect the wallet to OpenSea, and then you found out that you bought ETH and your gas fees were too high. So for somebody that's not technologically adept like yourself, or somebody that's very active in the space, this is too many steps, and people will give up at some stage in the process every single time. So we have a e-commerce solution essentially that removes all that complexity. If somebody wants to buy your NFT, Eve, they simply can swipe a credit card, and if they don't have a wallet, our system creates a wallet for them in the background automatically. So now you've gone from maybe 500,000 potential buyers of NFTs to anybody with a credit card can now buy them, right? Your grandmother who knows nothing about blockchain, who's not technologically adept, can also buy NFTs. So we want to bring it to the next 100 million users that are out there.
Yeah, that is amazing. Actually, that's exactly where I'm at, because I'm also in the NFT space. And I noticed, sales are not that great. I mean, people who are selling is like NFTs that are like $5 or $10, and that, I've been working so hard and not selling. So that's why I started my mastermind club. That's why I got on another one that does sell with credit cards called voice.com. And I put that on my TikTok links and something like that. So I'm very interested 100% in your program. And I was blown away at the estimates. Even 500,000 NFTs sold is very few, considering how many of us are in the space. I mean, I've sold quite some myself. So I think you would think it would be millions. So clearly this is amazing. Actually, I just got offered a job in DC at some convention to onboard lawyers. You know, how are they going to do that? I mean, it takes a while even just to get a wallet. They got to do the KYC and everything, you know.
To onboard lawyers to NFTs?
I don't know what kind of convention it is, but this is DC. So that's, yeah, lawyers. You must be
Lawyers,
a lawyer.
interesting.
Like,
how do they plan on?
They found me on LinkedIn and they're like, I guess, you know, to make them like real quick, start making NFT. So that's funny because I was thinking like, you really can't get a wallet that quick, but maybe I can onboard them to your platform.
Well, exactly, right. So we want to make the experience seamless, and we want to make it non-technical experience. And lawyers, for instance, are a very good example of a group of people that, although very knowledgeable, very skilled and specialized, they are not necessarily, they don't describe themselves as early and fast adopters of technology, right?
Exactly. Wow. So your platform is it's a website. How does it work?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's already up, right? Did you launch?
So yeah, we've launched. We have our initial user base, you know, of paying clientele that have adopted the product, and essentially we interact on the lower end, not the lower end, but on the SMB space, the independent artists, the smaller projects, the things like that. We interact with their website. Oh, sorry, what was that?
What does SMB mean?
Small and medium-sized businesses.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so the people like us, right? The entrepreneurs, like we are SMBs, right? With projects like ours, we interact with their websites through Shopify, right? The idea being, we don't want you or ourselves to have to reinvent the wheel. There's somebody that has been helping businesses like ours sell through their website for a very, very long time. And it is a seamless, very easy experience with Shopify. What we want to do is extend those capabilities to NFTs as well.
Wow, that's amazing. So should we make another video and just do an onboarding? Like I'll onboard so we can see how it works, because it sounds great. How complicated is that to get? Like the Shopify is already plugged into your platform, or is that like a separate thing?
Yeah, so the idea is that Shopify connects with our platform, essentially, and you know, it's probably not something, we probably don't want to do an onboarding live, like right in front of the camera, because there is some, you know, training and getting used to associated with the product, but it is far more seamless than any of the capabilities that exist out there today.
All right, so I'm ready to onboard. But we can, I mean, not right in this video, but like we can hit the pause. But so that's great. So what do we have to do to sign up? Like, where do we go? I'm gonna have all your links below. Everybody smash the like, subscribe, make a comment, ask questions, because we're gonna do more videos with Frank in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first step in finding you?
Absolutely. So if you're interested in signing up for the platform, go to NFT Arc, that's NFTARC.network. And there you'll see our site. You can just type your email in, and then we'll have somebody contact you about, you know, getting you set up on the platform. It's a pretty easy and straightforward process.
Okay. Did you say it was a paid platform?
It is a paid platform. So the platform starts at $99 a month. We do have an enterprise solution because there are some very, very large NFT projects that we're currently involved with that, for instance, wouldn't want to leverage a Shopify. For instance, they would want to be plugged in a more custom capacity into their website. So yeah.
So your particular product, is it like, say I did sign up on this voice.com. It's just like you pay with credit card. It goes to a wallet. I don't even know what wallet. I think Wax or something. So like, how is yours different? Do you do certain kind of marketing with the website, or like, what's the best, most awesome thing about your particular website platform?
About our platform, I guess it's community. I mean, I don't guess. I mean, I know it's the community. that we've been building, and it's the interactions that artists have with each other, right? So it's not just us enabling the end user or the end user of the platform to help make their business successful, but it's the interactions they have with the different collectors that are in our community, the different artists that are in our community, the people that have been experienced in the space before, the knowledge that they share with each other. All of that is enabling success for the user base itself. So it goes far beyond just, hey, we've got software, it solves this problem, go use it. But there's a very close interaction that happens between all the members.
Wow, that's really interesting. So it's kind of like there's a social media component in there, or how does the members meet each other?
Absolutely. So most of the members interact through our Discord server. And there's a lot of sharing there because it is a new space, and there's so many different entrepreneurs like yourself, Eve, that are in the same stage of the evolution, right? They're in the same stage of the process. And especially when you're early on as an entrepreneur, things can be very depressing. It's not something that's always talked about. Entrepreneurship is sometimes very romanticized. You come up with an idea, you get your team, and you take off, and it's off to the races, and you never look back, right? But the reality is, it's actually very difficult. There's a high rate of failure. There's a lot of anxiety that goes into it. And when you share that experience with other people that are going through the same thing, and you share information about how to succeed, and you're able to talk about the things that you're experiencing and other people are going through that same thing, there's a higher likelihood of success. And so that's something that we've brought to the community that we've developed on Discord itself.
All right, that's amazing. Because actually those are the two things that, that I also noticed. Like, one, onboarding to the outside world, and two, building community that we can help each other. Because as a one-of-one artist, like, I'm not really that good at business. I mean, I'm better than most people, but I've been studying it for a while and doing it for a while. And there's so many gaps in my knowledge and my skills, so I'm really feel like the need to get together with other people, community, so we can help each other. So that is amazing. Is there anything else you want to add before we close?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, just want to highlight again, ARC, NFTarc.network is our website, and our Discord server. If there's a way that I can post that.
We're all going to have all the links below, but it's good to say it too, in case you forget to look at the links.
Okay, absolutely. So I guess we'll just post the links below then at the end.
So anyone can come into your Discord?
Absolutely. Discord's open for anybody that wants to be involved. It's the more the merrier, definitely, when it comes to a community, in my opinion. So.
All right. Well, I'm definitely signing up. I love new platforms. I like learning new stuff, and you never know which is going to be the one that's going to hit it. But I'm going with you because of your billion-dollar valuation of your past and working Slack, and like, clearly you're in business. And for me right now, it's like, especially like the spatial gallery, I heard they were getting sales. It's like the CEO, he lived down the road. He's a business guy. He's not like totally tech guy. So you need those really strong business people in there who can have that vision of, how to make the actual sales, So
Absolutely.
super important. All right. Well, thank you. I'm definitely onboarding everybody on board. It's certainly no downside to it at all. And all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Eve. It's much appreciated. Great talking to you.
You too. Ciao.